want, what you want. Come on. What you want, what you want.
What's going on, everybody? It's Feral Black bringing you another review. This time it's of the Play Arts Kai Batman Arkham City Catwoman figure. Now, as you know, this is the Catwoman from the video game Arkham City, and it's a Play Arts Kai figure, so it's a Japanese import. And the only thing I can say about this figure, like, right off the bat, is it's a nice figure. It's not disappointing in the least. You know, so let's get into the review. Alright, first thing I want to do is let's adjust this so you can see the face. This is the face. And the figure has a lot of detail. The suit, you know, I don't have a lot of paint slop on my version of this figure. You know, the necklace, the cat necklace or whatever. You know, just, you know, the little details that they put into this figure is nice. You know, the zipper, everything. It's mostly black. It's two-tone painted, like a flat matte color, and it has some gloss to it. Back out. Okay. As far as articulation goes, the figure left to right articulation on the head. It also moves up to about there. Get downward look, upward look, you know, pretty far. It's a pretty decent articulation range for a head. Now, the shoulders move out to about right there. I wouldn't suggest you pulling them further than that. I mean, that's just me. Excuse my cam if it's a little shaky. I got it sitting on this board. Let me bring it down. Okay, you know, you got up and down movement, of course. Now, here is another joint. It goes forward and backwards, in addition to the other articulation, and I'll show you how you can use that in a second. You got the bicep swivel, and it's full ranged. It's nothing hindering it at all. You have the ball jointed. Focus in. You have ball jointed elbows. If you hear it ratchet some, they swivel as well, or at least the forearm piece does. Ball joints for the wrist, that the ball swivels, or, you know, the hand can turn around on the peg, but you don't really want to make it loose. So same thing for the other arm. Now you have top half's waist articulation, or should I say top half mid-section articulation, excuse me, right up under her boobs, back and forth, left to right. It's pretty, you get a pretty decent range actually. You can turn her all the way like this if you want. And it's because it's on a ball joint and it pops loose fairly, you know, easy. Hold there, ball joint, just pop it back on. You have the waist articulation. It turns left to right and it moves back and forward as well. Now, when you move it back like this, you might gap it out. So when you go forward, you're going to stick it against the rubber, what would be the rubber midsection or crotch area. What you need to do, just simply grab it on both sides and poke it that way. You can run your finger along or something to get it right back in there. You shouldn't have too many problems. The leg, as far as leg articulation goes, pop it up. It's on the ratchet. Go up about that far, both legs. Get to extended outward. It's about where she can do the splits too. Then they're on a secret. I don't know if you can see, there's another joint in there that allows it to turn. So you're able to turn this back and forth. Double hinge the knees. Gets a little funky once you do that, but and ball jointed ankles. You know, whole sole. And the toe doesn't move up and down, but it does turn. So that's pretty much it for articulation. Accessory wise, she comes with her whip. It's nothing but a very bendable black plastic. That's the handle to it. I don't know, maybe Catwoman uses this handle for something else. Who knows? Nah, but tip of the whip. She also comes with several hands and an extra head. Now, as far as these things go, let me grab them for you. Okay. Extra head with the goggles up. Now, this version of the head was a little harder to put on. You just simply grab it, pop it off, put a little bit of pressure on it, and pop this one back on. Nice face sculpt. I don't have all of that extra eye shadowing and stuff that another guy has a review up, and he's showing how they really fucked up the face. I don't have that problem at all, so I'm happy for that. She also comes with a few extra hands. Now, of course, she has the whip holding hands, which I have one of them on her. Here's the other one. She comes with, if I can pop the hand off, just grab it, and it's kind of hard to pop off. Claw hands. So these are specifically for scratching and clawing, and they look nice. You know, I like the detail to the hands and the little cat brass knuckles or metal knuckles that are added. Those are nice. So, and she also comes with a pair of hands. Pop these off so I can show you. They're like relaxed, just in a relaxed position. So that's pretty much it. As far as this other articulation go, I told you I was going to show you how it works. You can just rotate it forward. So you can have her like bring her hands together. If you have some cuffs you want to put on her, or, depending on what it is you're going to do in displaying this. Hopefully none of you guys get too freaky with this figure. But all in all, I say it's an A+ figure. I like the figure a lot. It cost me about $60. I had to ship with some other stuff, so I couldn't tell you what the ship would be just for this figure. Only thing that I think that I don't like is the ankles, that big ball joint there. But I mean, you're gonna need them, so they're excusable. Other than that, it's a really, really nice figure. Really nice. They could have included, because accessory wise, she doesn't come with anything else. Now, what I would have liked to seen was if they would have included a coiled whip where the end was already coiled. Maybe you could snap this top half off and slide it around her like it was a tail, or even maybe some of those little cats she throws down, and you step on them and they explode or hurt you or whatever. I mean, but for the detail and the paint apps and the articulation, $60 for this figure isn't bad at all. And take in mind, I don't know if you guys are actually familiar with Play Arts, but it's not a Marvel Legend or a DC Universe size figure. They're bigger. This one's probably about 9 inches tall. Let me see. I'm going to do a comparison picture with Batman from Play Arts Kai. So I'm going to stand him up here. I want him looking stupid. This is the Arkham Asylum version, not the Arkham City. Now, I didn't buy the Arkham City version because I wasn't going to pay the extra money just for the gauntlets. That's the big difference. It's about the size comparison. And that's because, you know, she has on heels. Now, if you took the heels off of her, drop her down, she probably would, you know, be about there to Batman. I don't know. Pretty good figure. And that is pretty much it. Play Arts Kai, Arkham City, Catwoman. I suggest that if you guys like Arkham City, if you're into Japanese imports, that you grab this figure. Other than that, it's Feral Black, and as always, peace and love.
That's crispy.